We're back with Jody and Dr. Miles talking about the People's Rising Academy. Jody, I understand that you went through this yourself. So if there are people out there that are having pain issues, you can relate to that. Can you tell me about your experience?
I can. One of the biggest things is to realize if you have knee pain, ask yourself, why do I have knee pain? Do I have inflammation in my body? Too much stress on it? Am I overweight? Am I eating foods that are causing inflammation? So that's the biggest thing, is don't just concentrate on the knee pain. Like, ask yourself, why do I have that knee pain? And some of the other markers for me were the food and finding out that I have a high peanut and corn allergy.
Oh, interesting. And you didn't realize that till you were an adult?
No.
Wow.
And so here I was, every time I went out to eat or ate fried food, I would find myself itching or have anxiety or kind of bloat up a little bit.
Wow.
And not realizing that I had this allergy. So the food immune reactivity testing was a huge thing for us when we ran that. And we honestly just eliminated a lot of the high markers. And with that, I'm more aware now when I do tap into those foods of how bad they make me feel. So nutrition is a huge, huge part of this process. And if we can eliminate the inflammation and the leaky gut and the things going on inside of our body, we can eliminate a lot of these aches and pains that people unfortunately think are normal, or it's just a part of old age, and I can tell you that it's not.
I was gonna say, I know even for myself, I'm like, oh, my back hurts. It's because I'm getting old. And now that I've been with you guys a few weeks, I didn't do all of the interviews, but I was here, I'm learning that, there's a lot of these things that we just justify as old age, or I overdid it this weekend, or, whatever, that food didn't sit well. That these are things that can be fixed. We don't have to feel this way. And I think that is incredibly liberating.
It's very real. And the other thing is the bigger marker for me too was understanding the foods that I ate, actually turning around the box and reading the ingredient and understanding it. That was challenging, and it can be overwhelming, and that's one of the things that we help you do too, is to understand it. And a good place to start would be, when you go into the grocery store, only buy things on the outside of the aisle once.
Interesting.
Stay away from anything in the center aisles. That's mostly processed food, and try to eat food in its whole natural state once.
I love this. And people can go to Red River Market to get that stuff during the summer.
Yes, love the fresh veggies and stuff.
So obviously you are very into helping people, and you guys are part of Giving Hearts Day this year.
We are. We are going to be over at EHP in Moorhead. They're letting us use their facility. We're doing Give Your Heart a Run for Its Money in more ways than one, since we are a charity, and we just are looking for support and just trying to teach people about wellness. Dr. Miles and myself will be there, and along with the Garden of Healing friends. And
well, that's good to hear. And Dr. Miles, we have a few more sit-downs with you. What are we looking forward to next week?
Next week, I'm gonna take people through a journey of the lab work and showing how it can change and how those symptoms manifested along the change in lab work, so you can kind of, I don't know, just get a sense of the journey that Jody's been on and some other patients that have been on. I think it just gives you a sense that this is possible, and it just doesn't happen with a snap of the fingers, but it is so possible, and it's life-changing.
Well, that sounds awesome, and I am so excited to be able to be with you guys on this journey and helping people change their lives. So thank you for coming. We'll see you again next Monday.
We will.
Still ahead, coming together to provide hope for people struggling with addiction. We'll hear about the Illuminate the Valley next.